Welcome to the Blue Pea channel. Join me in making quick and easy, healthier vegan muffins with optional ingredients such as berries. These muffins are simply delicious. They rise beautifully without baking powder. So easy they are to bake, you'll not buy muffins anymore. They're ideal tea time cakes and gifts. I live in a city which is usually humid all year round and the average temperature is 30 degrees Celsius or 86 degrees Fahrenheit. The best fabric for such a climate is light, natural, breathable and very comfortable cotton. Dressing comfortably is one way of adapting to the climate, so how does the Clidemia adapt? Soft hairs which grow all over the plant reduce water and heat loss and also make the plant unattractive to insects. What you see here is a berry of Clidemia capitellata, a much hairier species. The ripe berries are sweet and contain a lot of seeds. The berries are said to be high in vitamin C, fiber, lipid and protein and have lower sugar than blueberries. I've dried the berries to show you the seeds. This berry on the other hand hasn't been dried. It's juicy and contains tannin. In the past, Clidemia leaves were used as band-aids. Stones were used to pound on the leaves, which were then mixed with human saliva and pasted onto raw wounds. I'm going to show you the berries of the more common species, the Clidemia hirta. The Clidemia berries are a favorite of the birds and monkeys here, but the tannins are said to be harmful to certain animals. When I saw the monkeys enjoying their snacks, I know the Clidemia plants are nearby. Here they are, but the sweet berries are all gone. Only the immature green fruits are left. Remember, do not pick any plant or its parts from areas managed by the state. Fortunately, there's a plant in my friend's garden which is probably propagated by the birds. Thank goodness, the ripe berries have not been eaten by animals around. I gathered the soft berries very easily. This is a much hairier version of Clidemia hirta called Clidemia capitellata. I've gathered 7 grams of the ripe dark berries and washed them. I gently dry them with kitchen towel. I'm mixing 10 grams of oat bran with 185 grams of cake flour, 70 grams brown sugar, and 1 teaspoon salt. If you don't have oat bran, just use 195 grams of cake flour with the sugar and salt. Next, stir 1 tablespoon flaxseed powder in 40 milliliters sparkling mineral water. They're all at room temperature. Stir very lightly and quickly. Next, add 95 milliliters real almond milk and not almond beverages. Next, add in 75 milliliters vegetable, canola or extra virgin coconut oil. Stir the solution very quickly and pour it gradually into the flour mixture. Here's a note, you can use all-purpose flour to replace cake flour. Fold in with quick, broad, scooping movements. Next, add in about 125 grams of blueberries. That's exactly 1 box of blueberries here. Wash and dry them. If you're using frozen blueberries, don't wash them. Use gentle scooping motion to fold in. I've earlier gone to another friend's backyard to pick 16 grams more of Clidemia berries. This Clidemia plant is more common and less hairy. Each berry grows on a short stalk. These are the Clidemia hirta berries which are covered in stiff spreading hairs. I'm adding them into the mixture. Mix evenly and do not overmix. Ooh, the winds are howling outside. By now, you should be preheating your oven. Fill the cake cups in the muffin tray. A note here, the texture of flour differs. If your flour mixture looks watery, sift in flour 1 tablespoon at a time. If it's dry, add in water 1 teaspoon at a time. Finally, I'm adding Clidemia berries as toppings. This recipe makes 6 to 8 standard size muffins. Do not spend more than 2 minutes mixing. Also, sour milk can be used instead of almond milk. I'm sprinkling a little granulated raw brown sugar to get nice crackly tops. Don't skip this step. I'm pouring water into the unused muffin cups for even baking as well as to increase moisture in the muffins. I'm baking the muffins for 25 to 30 minutes at 200 degrees Celsius or 425 degrees Fahrenheit. Note that every oven differs. You might take a longer or shorter time. For example, I have to change the rack for each tray of muffins that I bake. The top of my oven is warmer. I find the Clidemia capitellata berries sweeter and less tart than the Clidemia hirta berries. I forgot and left one of the muffins in the fridge for a week. I microwaved it, covered for 55 seconds under 600 watts, and it was still soft, moist, and delicious. If you're using Clidemia berries in your baking, pick them from very clean, safe, and legal areas. This recipe contains more fiber, less sugar, healthy oil, healthy milk, and no baking powder. Hope to see you again. If you like my videos, remember to like and subscribe.